Have you ever lost your way home? Have you ever heard of people stranded in the middle of nowhere, with no idea which way to go? Today we're going to tell you the story behind the invention of GPS, a device that helps you find your way anytime, anywhere. But this story isn't just about technology. It's about a race against time, a Cold War crisis, and a single moment of tragedy that changed everything. It all began on a cold October night in 1957. High above Earth, a tiny metal sphere raced through the sky, the world's first satellite, Sputnik 1. This little beeping object would spark fear, fuel competition, and set off a chain reaction that would eventually lead to one of the greatest inventions in human history. The US military had a problem. Nuclear submarines carrying deadly weapons couldn't always pinpoint their location. A small miscalculation could send a missile miles off target, with catastrophic consequences. In 1973, a secret Pentagon meeting changed everything. Military leaders demanded a foolproof navigation system, one that would work anywhere, anytime. That's when Brad Parkinson, an Air Force colonel, stepped up with a bold idea, a constellation of 24 satellites, continuously transmitting signals, allowing anyone, anywhere, to determine their exact location in real time. But making it a reality? That was the real challenge. Scientists needed to invent ultra-precise atomic clocks to measure time down to billionths of a second. A system using 4 satellites at once to pinpoint locations. Methods to eliminate even the tiniest errors. For years, they struggled. The first GPS satellite launched in 1978, but it was far from perfect. Some satellites failed, costs skyrocketed, and at one point the government nearly canceled the program. But then, something terrible happened. In 1983, a Korean Air passenger jet accidentally veered into Soviet airspace and was shot down, killing all 269 people on board. The world was in shock. In response, President Ronald Reagan made a historic decision. GPS would be made available to civilians. But at first, its accuracy was intentionally reduced. Finally, in the year 2000, President Bill Clinton ordered the restrictions removed, making GPS just as precise for everyday users as it was for the military. Today, GPS is everywhere. It guides our cars and smartphones. It helps planes and ships navigate safely. It saves lives in emergency rescues. It revolutionized farming with precision agriculture. And to think, it all started with a simple beep from space.